and welcome to Urban Notes. I'm your host, Rebe Walker. And as always, we're always looking for musical events in San Antonio. And this Saturday, we visited DoubleTree Hotel for the auditions of a stage play called When All Hell Breaks Loose, written and directed by DaniRob. So we wanted to check out some of the contestants and give you some of their vocal auditions. So we're going to show you one of my favorites, Janique Bowers, aka Q. Loved her vocals, and I want to let you hear her.
It never has a chance to grow. You deserve something better. I keep telling myself, just be patient. True love you'll find. I finally found.
So I hope you enjoyed my girl Janique Bowers, aka Q. We also want to take you to another contestant that auditioned for one of the parts as well, San Antonio's very own Pastor Matthew Smith from Dream Church. So we got to talk to him and ask him, how does he feel as a pastor for a gospel artist like DaniRob to bring a stage play to San Antonio? Listen to what he had to say. So as a pastor, how do you feel about a gospel artist bringing this type of play to San Antonio?
I feel absolutely fantastic. In fact, I think that there needs to be more Christian people bringing things like this to San Antonio and beyond. And I think that this play, along with some of the other things that DaniRob has done, I think we're going to see a lot more of what she's doing real soon.
Well, great. Well, thank you for taking some time with us.
You're welcome.
So we enjoyed the auditions for the day, but we had to speak with the writer, producer, and director of the stage play herself, DaniRob. We got to get a little bit of her musical journey, speak to her about the play, and also tell you when you can catch the play. So stay tuned to this special interview. Hey everyone, Rebe Walker with Urban Notes, and we are here at DoubleTree Hotel for the auditions of When All Hell Breaks Loose. And we're here with the writer, producer, and director of the play, DaniRob. How are you doing, Danny?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Great. Well, thank you for having us,
Absolutely,
first of all.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we want to talk about DaniRob. You know, what is behind your music? How did you get started? You know, tell us a little bit about your journey as an artist.
Okay. Started in church, growing up in the church. Father is extremely musical, come from a very musical family, and at a very young age started singing in our family group. And then once I reached about the age of 19, I started recording and performing in the Detroit, Michigan area. And from there, I just really felt the love of the stage. And ever since then, it's just been uphill from there, from the R&B side to gospel, and now, really understanding and honing in on my purpose, which is the gospel side of what I'm doing. The spiritual walk through just who DaniRob is an amazing thing. Every single day, it's something new for me.
Wow. So let's talk about your journey as far as, working with different artists. Who has been your biggest influence and who has taught you the most, as far as a mentor in the industry?
I would definitely have to say my big brother, my friend Fred Hammond, who has been my mentor for about 9 to 10 years. He has been an amazing friend, amazing mentor, just guiding me really throughout my career. Not just him, but so many other individuals. Derek Williams, who is not necessarily in the music industry, but he is producer, director, to the masses, to some of the biggest names in the gospel industry, gospel ministers. Derek named and produced the Megafest. He's absolutely amazing. He's been a great mentor for me as it pertains to theater, and also as it pertains to any concerts. He's just been a very great mentor for me. So I would have to say him and Fred Hammond, and so many other people that I learn from every single day.
Awesome. Well, speaking of Fred, we saw you open up for him when he was here at Now Word, and you did a wonderful job. I know that's when I first saw you, and I was like, I love her. I gotta know her. So what would you say, is he playing a role in the directing or anything as far as the play goes? Is he doing a special appearance or anything like that?
No, he's not in this production. Now, I don't know if he's going to come down. He's right there in Dallas, so he may have the opportunity to do that. He is actually recuperating from a double knee replacement surgery, so Fred is still kind of at home, but he's up and getting about and probably doing more than he should right now. But I had an awesome opportunity to work with him in a stage play called Cain and Abel out of New York. So we did it was my first off-Broadway credit, which was amazing, and we had a phenomenal time. I played his wife, and that was, of course, funny, but we had a great time. So he may come in and just come and see the production.
Okay. So let's talk about When All Hell Breaks Loose. You know, what is going on today? What are you looking for? What are the roles that you have to fill? And what are you looking for vocally?
Well, today the auditions are for the national production When All Hell Breaks Loose, which is a production that featured at the Urban Theater Festival in Miami, Florida. It was one out of thousands that were selected. It's a play that I wrote a few years ago. I'm, of course, the writer, director, and producer of it. And I wanted to be able to bring in this type of theater, not just for the city, but also for myself and my company, to bring it to San Antonio so other people would have an opportunity to witness this type of theater before it actually goes on the road, and for the talent that we're going to be bringing in, the headliners, to come to the city that they probably never performed in, because sometimes we don't get the opportunity to have a national stage play production come into the city because of, sometimes limited marketing. So I'm grateful, number one, for your organization, your company, for saying hello and coming in and covering this. This is an awesome opportunity. When All Hell Breaks Loose is an amazing production about the life of a prominent figure in the community. And you get an opportunity to see the behind the scenes of what happens, and the stress and the pressure that it puts on the family, the children, the parents, and everybody that's surrounded. So it's funny. It's full of a lot of singing, and the acting is going to be top notch, so you don't want to miss it. And we've toured it in many different areas. So in about 5 to 6 different states, we've reached over 100,000 people over the 2.5 years that we performed it. So I'm looking to really put some people in San Antonio on the map. So that's the thing, So I hope that we've gotten some great talent today. Awesome people have come out and auditioned. So we've seen some really good talent here in San Antonio. So we're hoping to put some people on the stage with the other people that we're going to be bringing in that hit the television stations every single day.
Awesome. Well, thank you for bringing it to San Antonio, first of all. But when can people see the play, and when can they get tickets? Where can they get tickets?
The play is going to be June 6th through the 8th. At the Watson Theater at St. Philip's College, which is on Martin Luther King Drive. So I want you all to come out for that. More information will be provided later as far as your ticket information, flyers, all that stuff we will canvass this city and make sure that everybody hear about the production. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, the dates are June 6th through the 8th. We have 5 shows in 3 days.
Awesome. Okay, thank you so much, Dani. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Urban Notes. I wanted to let you know if there's a musical event happening in San Antonio that you want to let me know about, tweet me, send me a tweet at Rebe Walker, and I'll be sure to get to your musical event. Or if you want to just give us an insider, send us a flyer, give us more information about your event, you can hashtag us on Instagram, hashtag YBSA, and we'll get to you. So stay tuned for more Urban Notes on next week, and we look forward to seeing you next time. I'm Rebe Walker, and you're watching Urban Notes.